Hello Sparkers, this is Instant Kafka. I saw an interesting question on projectspark.org's shoutbox earlier today. It was by David UK 2000. He had asked how to do a light, medium, and heavy attack combo with one button press. And I thought that was a pretty interesting question, so I decided to do a video on it. Start with an empty world. Now, typically, well, let's get a target out here first. Get rid of his brain. We don't want him to fight back for this particular demo. And in our character, clean up a little bit here. Don't need that. Jump and attack is okay. We don't need to shoot and we don't need to interact. Okay. Now typically you do this attack, you can add these modifiers to it like light and then medium. Oops, missed. Medium, heavy, and end combo. This is typically how you do this. But with this way, you have to press the X button 3 times. Once for the light, once for the medium, once for the heavy. So go over here. I have to click it 3 times. If you can hear my mouse click. Oh. Goblin's a little too squishy. A little too squishy. So let's fix that. Combat, health and defenses, maximum health. 250 should be plenty. Actually, let's make that a little bit lower and I can show you something else real quick. Combat, health and defenses, let's make it 84. Oh my gosh. Okay. What I wanted to show you was just a real quick and dirty respawner here. Bring a logic cube in, and in here we test if we have a target. Actually, we test if we don't have a target. Not target. And this right here, this target is just an object variable that's kind of built into a default brain somewhere, so it always shows up. I like to reuse this a lot, so if not target, create it. Target equals create. Pick your gobby. You want it at position. Okay, that's it. That's about as simple of a respawner as you can get. The other thing is we're going to make this guy a template. Boom, boom, boom. You should eventually die here. There we go. Now, respawns. So that's that. Alright, back to business. Okay, so we want to get this to work without having to press this 3 times. We want it to just work when we press X once. Well, this way obviously won't do that for us, so let's get rid of this stuff. What we need is a value, probably a number, that we can use to indicate which attack we want to do, a light, a medium, or a heavy. And then some way of automatically incrementing that value. So if it's, I don't know, let's call it perform combo, I guess, or combo number, I guess, or attack number. attack number equals 1. If it's 1, we're going to do a light attack. If it's 2, we're going to do a medium attack. And if it's 3, we'll do a heavy attack. If it's none of those, then we're not going to attack at all. Okay. So the first thing we can do is check to see if we actually have to attack. And we can do that by using our attack number variable, because when you use it on the win side, it kind of acts like a Boolean where 0 is false and any other number, any non-zero value is true. So, oops, I don't know what I'm doing here. Attack number. If attack number, if we have an attack number, if it's not 0, this is where we're going to start doing our, we test to see if attack number is 1. Or attack number is 2. Copy, paste this, put it inside the attack number condition. This is our medium attack and our heavy attack. Now, we want to somehow reset this if it's none of these. So the way we can do that, if it's not 1, 2, or 3, we're going to have to kind of nest these conditions so that one is a child of the other one. So if we do this, and insert an else here, and here. At the end, we can have an else, a final else. Else, we'll just reset our attack. Oops, no reset. We'll reset our attack by setting it to 0. Okay, then in here, we'll perform our attack. This is a light attack. Copy this, paste this in here. This is a medium attack. Paste it in here. This is a heavy attack. Okay. Now we have a way to test which attack we should perform, but we still haven't figured out how to automatically increment this. So it'll go from the first attack to the second to the third and finally to reset. What we need to do is find out when the first attack is finished, and when that first attack is finished, then we can increment it. We can increment that attack number. So, how will we do that? Well, there's an event in the combat folder, combat event, called attacking. If we can find out when we're attacking, we should also be able to find out when we are no longer attacking. So if we're no longer attacking, this will be true for the first frame after our current attack is finished. That's what this means here. So then here we will increment our attack. So once the light attack is finished, it'll hit this and increase this by 1, so it's 2. Then the next time it comes through, it'll do the medium attack. The next time it comes through, it'll do the heavy attack. After that, it'll increment this. This will actually be 4 after the heavy attack, and that's where this else comes in. And we just reset it. We're done. That's how that works. But earlier today when I was testing this on my own, I had a really hard time getting this no longer attacking to actually work. And I finally figured out why that is. It's because these attacks are actually getting started every frame while this condition is true. So as long as attack number equals 1, it's going to start this light attack over and over again until this condition is false. So this condition never actually gets hit because it's queuing these up. I guess it's queuing them up or something, because this never actually happens. It never actually incremented the attack number. So what we needed to do, the key to this working, is to make sure this only happens on 1 frame with the started 2. So the very first frame where we notice that attack number is 1, we start the light attack. The very first frame, we notice attack number is 2, we'll start the medium attack. And the very first frame where attack number is 3, we start the heavy attack. This is the key to getting this to work. And this is the key to getting it to automatically move to the next attack. With all that in place, it's 1, else it's 2, else it's 3, else reset it. We should be done. So I'll go over here, and it works. And I can click my mouse up next to the mic so you can hear it. Now, we can also, oops, not there, we can verify that here by incrementing another variable. Mouse clicks. Increment by 1. And then we can display our mouse clicks. Oops, display it. Display it. Above. Okay. I haven't clicked the mouse yet. Click it once. It's 1. Click it again. Okay, so how can we prove that it's actually doing the light, the medium, and the heavy attacks? We can do that by going into the goblin's frame and detecting which type of attack he was hit by. So first we need to determine when he was attacked. And we do that with the combat events, hit by attack. So the goblin's saying, if I was hit by an attack, I need to determine what type of damage was taken. So outputs damage taken. If it's greater than it, which is our attacker, his heavy damage value. If you notice, this refers to or changes the damage of this object's heavy attack, but it's actually this object's heavy attack, which is our attacker. So if the goblin took as much or more damage than what the attacker's heavy damage value is, then it was a heavy hit. Heavy hit equals true. Oops, true. Otherwise, we compare it against the medium damage. Damage taken is greater than or equal to its medium damage. Well, failing on the typing today. Then we set the medium hit variable. Equal to true. Okay. Otherwise, if it's not heavy and it's not medium, it must be light. We don't even have to test on that. Light hit. Heavy hit, medium hit, light hit equals true. Okay. Now we have determined what type of damage, whether it's light, medium, or heavy hit that the goblin took. Let's do something with that. If it was a light hit, then we'll do something here. We'll have the goblin say something. Say... He's not going to be too impressed with the light hit, so let's say... My grandma hits harder than that. Okay. We want this displayed long enough for us to be able to read it, so let's put this in a duration timer. 2 seconds should be plenty of time. And when the duration is over, we want to reset this light hit to false. And we can determine how or when this duration timer is over a number of ways. We can go into the outputs and check any of these. Timer seconds remaining. If it's 0, if this is 0, then it's done. Or if timer ratio remaining is 0, it's done. But there's another little easier way, I think, to do it, and that's just use else. If this timer is finished, this else condition will be true. Light equals false. Another way we could have done this, just to show you that there's more than one way of skinning the cat here, is light hit equals, go back to our outputs, timer ratio remaining. When the duration timer is done, this value will be 0. And remember I said any Boolean, or any number treated as a Boolean, if it's 0, it'll be false. So it'll set light hit equal to false when this is 0. But that's a little too esoteric for my taste. It's not intuitive, so I like doing it this way better. Okay. And then we just copy this for the medium. Medium hit. On this one, he's starting to feel it a little bit more, so let's just say, oof. Good one. Else, medium hit. Nope, this should be false. We're resetting this. This should be false. And then we can paste this and change this to our heavy hit. On this one, he's really feeling it now. Ow! Please stop. Yeah, we reset our heavy hit. Now we should be able to tell. We should be able to indicate what type of hit the goblin took. First, second. Oh, that one was kind of weird. Okay, there's something wrong here. Damage taken greater than or equal to heavy damage, heavy hit. Else, damage taken greater than or equal to medium damage, medium hit. Light hit, medium hit, heavy hit. Little things like that. Okay, that's all three of them. All right. Now I think this would be a little more impressive, a little more special of an attack if it was faster. This is normal pace, so this isn't really much different other than just hitting the button one time. It's not much different than doing the typical attack combo. So let's make this a little more special. Go back into this guy's brain. And as soon as we determine that we're doing an attack, so we want to do this one frame. Started to let's double the pace of our character, so he goes a little faster. He'll do this combo a little quicker. Pace equals 2. And then down here where we're resetting the attack number, let's also reset the pace. Set the pace back to 1. Yeah. See, now that's more special. Boom, boom, boom. Knocked him out. Oh, you got some too. If you notice, it stopped after the second one on one of those because I clicked the button again. So you can stop the combo by clicking the button again. Or just keep doing it. Okay. Now what would be really cool is if we could do, on each attack, we do it ninja style. We'll attack here, then we'll throw a smoke bomb, end up over here, attack with a second attack, throw a smoke bomb, end up over here, and attack again. So he's like boom, 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 all around him. That would be cool. I'm not going to do that in this video. I'll leave that up to you as an exercise to figure out. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.